My name is Liam Turnbull, CEO here at TDM, and in the last 5 years we've grown over 100 creators to the top 0.1%, and in the next 5 minutes I'm going to teach you everything you need to know, so buckle up. Now you probably need to spend $100,000 with a guru in order to get all of this information, and it will be stretched out over 6 months, but in just 5 minutes I'm going to give you everything you need to know to set up, start and grow a successful OnlyFans agency. First, get onto Telegram. As much as Telegram's a headache, there's a lot of value to be had by just being a part of things and watching how things unfold. Don't believe everything you hear, and certainly don't trust people and buy their stuff. Use a middleman if you're gonna buy stuff. Don't get caught up in the scams, and just be a part of the group. Sit there in silence, observe what you can find. On that, don't use the marketplaces. I appreciate you can find some good creators for cheap, but it's essentially human trafficking, and it's not worth buying or selling creators in a chain of command where crime can take place and you could be a part of it. So if we're not gonna use the marketplaces, how are we gonna recruit? Well, there's 4 things that go into that. 1, a personal brand. Set yourself up in a way where you look approachable and professional, but still spike enough curiosity that people think you can add value. 2, understand your avatar. Know exactly who you're trying to target. Target creators that you think you can add value to and nothing else. 3, volume. Use as many platforms and as much outreach as physically possible to maximize your chances of getting a conversation with the right creators. 4, incentivize referrals. They're going to be warmed up leads, likely in the niche that you can add value to, and it's going to be super easy to close and grow those pages. Once we've got recruitment in place, what are we going to charge? Charge a fair percentage and stick to it. If you're going to do 50-50, make sure you add the value, make sure that it's a fair transaction, and stick to it. If you're going to do 20%, make sure that your profit margins are there and stick to it. Don't change the percentage you offer just to close the deal. How many times have Lamborghini sold you a car for half price? Back to basics. Optimize the structure, the incorporation of the company in a jurisdiction that allows for adult. Set up a bank that processes adult payments, or at least has enough of a tolerance to be able to take on your risk. Diversify banks as well, have a few options. Contact me if you need some support here. Legalities, so GDPR, NDAs, all this sort of important yet slightly boring stuff, including contracts as well. If you need a contract, head to tdmbusiness.com/free stuff and download our professional contracts. Create a team culture. So whether you have a physical office like we do, where people come into this corporate environment, or whether you have a virtual group of friends that are working together, create the culture, align the vision, and ensure that everybody's dreams can fit inside of the company's vision. If you want a good business, it's important that you have good talent, and it's important that your talent is good by metric, not by perspective. So have KPIs in place to help you understand the value that each member of the team brings. This could be the way that you track your account managers, your chat team, your marketers. Ultimately, almost all of the team needs some sort of KPI that helps you understand the numerical data behind their value add to the company. When it comes to traffic, actually learn it. Learn it and own it. Don't try and buy traffic off traffic providers, because surely they would just provide it to their own creators if they're so good. Don't ignore traffic. I don't know how many agencies I come across that call themselves an agency, charge 50-50, but just deploy some chatters. Remember, you don't need to reinvent the wheel to be good at driving traffic. You need to help the creator brand herself or himself well, create good, high quality content that conveys what it is about the branding that we're trying to project out, and then understand how to utilize the right platforms in the most efficient way and maximize the volume of each unit of content. A great way to ensure that you've got creators that are most marketable and most brandable is to recruit a hell of a lot of creators. Now, we don't have the time to prioritize everybody as an agency, so take on lots and lots of creators, understand which of those are worth your time, in the sense that some creators will want to work harder and appear more brandable, marketable, and highly converting than other creators. Put your time into those. If you're adding value to the others, keep them on. If you're not, don't be afraid to say no or to actually kick them out the agency if that's what's best for them. Focus on what you're good at, focus on your avatar, and put 100% into those. A quick tip, use a CRM. I really like Inflow. This would be my CRM of choice at the moment of filming this video. Use a project management tool. Again, at this moment, that would be Notion for me and TDM. Track the profile conversion and optimize the funnel. I don't know how many agencies just bring in subs and then skip and look at the chats. There's this big section in the center here where the profile conversion is to be considered. I don't know how many people have no interest or understanding on the amount of people that actually subscribe to click. Once we've worked really hard to get somebody to the page, it's important that as many of those people as possible actually click subscribe. I've done an entire video on this that I'll link in the description, but in the long and short of it is track every metric. Cover photo, profile photo, bio, copywriting of bundles and promotional campaigns. Split test everything, you'll improve your conversion. conversion. And a side note on that, make sure that the funnel is simple and unidirectional. Hick's Law suggests that simplicity drives action, so have as minimal things as possible in the page, as minimal things as possible in the funnel. Just go to the OnlyFans, ensure it's unidirectional. We don't want a leaky bucket, so no social links, no wish lists, nothing else. Send everybody to OnlyFans. And finally, join the TDM Telegram to consume lots and lots of information and drop me a personal message if you would like some help. See you guys there.